Food and Christmas go together. This year we have a significant increase in people using food banks. I'm joined today by Rachel Brown and Nicola McElwain from Your Local Pantry. The first of these has been opened in Lurgan and there's another one about to open in Portadown. Your Local Pantry is all about helping families to get a hand up rather than a handout. So you're both very welcome to the feature today.
Thank you very much for having us.
So Rachel, I'm going to come to you first if I may. As the development worker and coordinator of Your Food Pantry across Scotland and Northern Ireland, I just want to ask, I believe there's a relationship with the co-op supermarkets, and just maybe you could tell us a little bit more about how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. So Your Local Pantry is a network of community pantries. So they are all run individually in each area by different community groups, churches or organisations. And the co-op has recently partnered with us to grow that network. So they saw that there was a bit of a value match, that they saw what we were doing, that it was about getting people access to good food, and they wanted to partner with us to grow that network so more people could access that good food.
And so I come into Your Local Pantry. What's different about it from perhaps a local food bank? What way do you work the system?
Yeah, so Your Local Pantry is based on choice. So it's not a referral system. You don't have to go to an agency to be referred in. You choose to come along, you choose to be a member. But also when you walk through the door, you're not given a parcel of food, you get to choose food. So there are tinned and dried foods, but there's also fresh food and there's frozen food. And it means that you get to pick what you want for your family. And that means it's appropriate for your kids, it's appropriate for whoever's in your house, and that choice element is just really, really important to the model.
And you make a small payment and then you can, it's times that payment. Is that how it works, or?
Yeah, so the way the model works is that you make a small payment once a week, you then come along and do shopping once a week, and that just is it's almost like a co-op model. You're paying in to be a member of the pantry, and that money then gets reinvested in the food. Normally people walk away with £15 to £25 worth of food for whatever they're paying. In Northern Ireland, it's about £4 or £4.50 that people pay, and then they walk away with £15 to £25 worth of food for that.
Brilliant model. So I'm going to speak now with Nicola McElwain, and Nicola is actually the compassion coordinator for Your Local Pantry here in Northern Ireland, and Nicola runs the pantry in Lurgan, and I believe there's one in the process of opening in Portadown as well. So Nicola, tell us a little bit of what's happening at a local level. I'm sure this Christmas you must be absolutely inundated with everything that's going on.
We are, but I suppose with partnering with Our Local Pantry, it's not just about Christmas. We opened up in April and very quickly we just saw lots of referrals coming through, and to this stage we've helped hundreds of families and supported them through what's going on. But particularly coming closer to Christmas, it isn't even just the chat about Christmas, it's the price of electric and gas and food and all of those things. Families are just really struggling right now.
And where do you get your supplies from? Is it do you depend a little bit on local suppliers? So if people maybe have fresh food that's going to go out of date, that type of thing, is that a big thing for you?
Definitely, very much so, because it's about those ambient products that we need for families. And so if you're a local business, definitely we'd love to partner with you.
And are you finding that there's people just from all walks of life? I mean, these are people who are maybe in employment, who are just struggling to make ends meet. I mean, does all sorts of people attend the pantry?
Definitely. I have been in my role for just over 10 years, and this is the first year that I have seen a massive increase in people who are working, coming out and using pantry type services. Traditionally, that's not what we have seen, but people who are out working and just can't make ends meet at the minute, or lots of people are really struggling.
So how do we get to know about you? So if people actually want to find out more, Nicola, is there somewhere they can go and get some more information about what you do and how to contact yourselves?
Yes, the Our Local Pantry website is just is amazing, and so they can go on to that website and they will find us there and fill in an application form there.
Well, listen, Rachel and Nicola, I know you're busy and a fantastic work, and it's great that we can highlight that today. And thanks very much for coming on the feature, and I wish you all the best and a very happy Christmas.
Thank you.
You can contact me by email michelle.lestis@belfast89.com. You're listening to In Biz at Belfast 89 FM, the feature that's all about business and for business in and around the city.